Welcome back to week 2 of Making It with Millennial Moms.
We are doing, oh, that's so loud. Okay, we are doing butter today because number one, it's super easy. It takes like 2 ingredients. It's quick and we need it more anyways.
Yes.
So we have salty butter and
we have spice butter. Get ready to have all of the fall ingredients. It's going to be so good. You're going to want it every morning with your coffee.
super excited. This is week 2. We made it through week 1 and gained a whole like 7 subscribers.
Yes.
So if you want to keep seeing all of our fun homemaking tips, taking you back to all the skills we feel like have been lost, make sure to hit subscribe, tune in, because we have a whole lot more ideas to keep sharing with you guys.
Okay, so the first thing you need is heavy whipping cream, and highly recommend having using a KitchenAid mixer if you have one. If you don't, you can just use a hand mixer, that's fine too. If you don't have that, honestly, you can use a mason jar, pour it in, and get to shaking, although that will probably take you a lot more time. This does tend to get a tad bit messy because it starts to splatter, but when you start to think, am I doing this right? What is this whipped cream? Keep going. This is exactly what you want it to look like. Right now you kind of have Cool Whip, but as the mixture keeps going, you will start to see it start to chunk up and honestly kind of look disgusting and just start to separate. And that is, well, that's not exactly what we wanted, but when it sloshes like that, you are done mixing.
Okay, so your butter is like all clumpy here, sticks on the thing. I'm just putting it in the colander so you can see. So actually what is left over is buttermilk, which the first time I made butter, I did not know that the leftover like cream from separating, that's why that's literally buttermilk. Buttermilk pie, any recipes like that you want to use buttermilk for, you can save your buttermilk. So I poured it into the colander, so I have your butter here, and then you can keep your fresh buttermilk here. One of the most important things with butter is making sure you wash your hands before you deal with it, because butter has the potential to stay good for a long time, but if you have any germs or bacteria on your hands when you're using them to like mold the butter, then your butter's gonna mold. So make sure you wash your hands really, really good. And then we're gonna put it in an ice bath. So I have ice in here, and we're literally gonna soak it. We also want to get all the extra milk out because that will sour first as well. So getting it like clumpy, we're going to get it all off of the wire. Okay, and it looks disgusting, but this is going to be so good.
You're going to mold it.
Yes, we will fit it into the thing. And so we're going to do half as a salted butter, and we're going to do half as a cinnamon like spiced butter to be able to use for muffins, bread, that sort of thing. Okay, it's all off. Start to mold. The ice helps keep it separated. It'll not stick as much. So we're gonna use pink Himalayan salt in here. Mix it up. Make sure to squeeze anything out. Put it down into our butter dish. Form it in. And you're good to go.
Perfect. So we are back with our second part of the butter. This is my favorite thing to make during the fall season. I actually just made some for one of my daughter's teachers. I made it with pumpkin spice muffins, so I added pumpkin pie spice. You can make it however you want to. This is going to be the sweet butter. Thank you, buddy. So we're going to add cinnamon, pumpkin pie spice, and a little bit of sugar. If you clean your hands really well, if you have a clean jar, if you store it properly, this will last a long time. I actually have some in my fridge that's lasted over a month already, and I put it on a skillet and I put sourdough toast down, and my kids have French toast with it and they love it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your butter and you're gonna go ahead and smash it flat so we can get into it. If there's any ice left, pull that out. There are several ways to do this. You don't have to do it exactly like this. However, if you have cheesecloth, I personally think it works a little bit easier for you to get all the excess fluids out and moisture out, but I forgot that at the house today. So here's
So we're
some
winging
cinnamon.
it. We're making it.
We're making it. I'm gonna put some cinnamon down, pumpkin pie spice. Just mix it in the middle. We have a little bit of sugar. My hands are wet.
Hold.
Here, you don't have to do a ton.
Good.
That's good. And then we're just gonna mold it together. I like to store mine in a mason jar and then leave it in the refrigerator. You're just mixing it up. Take your wedding rings off. I promise you're not gonna want butter in the middle of them. The other way you can do this, if you don't want to have to get your hands dirty, put it back, clean out your bowl for your KitchenAid mixer, put it back in there, and then mix your spices in that way, and then it'll actually whip it for you, so it'll be a little bit lighter and more airy for your butters. So we have this all done. Or you can make it into little balls to fit through the lid. You're gonna squish it down. And then just make sure that you keep that airtight. And like I said, I have one that's lasted over a month already. Still looks good, it smells good. However, if you notice that there's mold or something or a spot that wasn't there before, just double check before you consume it. But it lasts a long time and it's really good.
Now we need to make banana muffins or something.
Yes.